What's up you guys? Welcome back to another video, my LV besties. It has been a good last couple of days. I apologize for not coming on here as much as I was before, but I know I've told you guys our story already about the whole moving process, and we have been on a house hunt like hardcore, you guys, like for a good while, okay? So I can proudly say God was with us, you guys, because I had been literally like sick to my stomach, not knowing where we were going to go live. And considering I have a 15-year-old, it's pretty important that we find a place to live. And I'm telling you guys, when I say it is extremely hard to find rent houses right now, okay? I don't know why. I have no idea. But we were considering apartments, a duplex. We were considering anything as long as it was decent. And I say that because I hate to be like, oh, I wouldn't live in something that wasn't decent. But then again, I don't want to live in something that's not decent. Bottom line, everybody wants something decent. Well, yesterday, one of my new friends from the area that we are moving to and where my daughter goes to school at tagged me in a house for rent that was for rent in that area. You guys, they do not come up for rent hardly in this area, okay? So I immediately contacted that lady and I was like, can I come look today? And she was like, be here at 4. So this was at 2. And she was like, yes, y'all can be here at 4. Backing it up for just a second, it was a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, brick home with an office inside of it in a very nice neighborhood. Of course, I was extremely excited because 3-bedroom is ideal. An office is even better because I can set up my stuff for my YouTube. And yeah, in a good neighborhood is very important. Sorry if y'all hear loud cars outside. That's what my husband does for a living. He's working out there. So in front of me is the side of our house and his shop is on the other side of that. So yeah, you can hear. Anyways, back to my story. So we went and met the people at 4 o'clock and they were so nice. We talked to them forever. I told them our situation and told them, you know, basically it's going to take from anywhere from 6 to 8 months to build our home, and that's as long as everything goes as planned. Because if you're building a home right now or know anybody that is, then y'all, sorry if I'm messing with my hair, but it's staticky again. You know that things like materials and stuff are backed up, and then plus you're looking at weather issues. Like there could always be something that would push it out longer, okay? I mean, that's just something you know from the get-go. They wanted to sign a 1-year contract, and I told her, I said, that is fine. We will sign the 1 year, and they probably aren't going to get started until March building our house anyways because of doing the dirt work and all that kind of stuff. If our house is finished before that year's up, I will just pay her those months and be done because I'm that happy that we found a house that was nice and they were kind enough to let us rent it. I'm just so grateful. It's literally like 2 minutes from my daughter's school, right beside all of her friends, in a great neighborhood. So yeah, I'm so happy. Whenever we go back, I'll do a little tour of the inside of the home for you guys, okay? So yeah, that was our day yesterday. Now my hunt is over for a house, and now there is a good story for you guys for me today. Or at least it's a good story for me anyways. Happy to report back we have a home to go to, and we close on the 11th. As of right now, nothing has changed. So yeah, I'm super excited. It's like a ton of bricks lifted off of my chest. But you guys, I believe in the power of prayer, and I've been praying and praying and praying. And I kid you not, when we went and looked at that house, that lady told me she would let me know. She had 2 more families on their way, or 1 more family on their way, and then 1 family had already looked at it. So they were going to make a decision between us 3. She messaged me back about, I don't know, 15 minutes later and said the last people didn't show up and that it was ours if we wanted it. And she literally put, God answered your prayers in that message. And I messaged her back immediately and I said, we will turn around right now and come back and give you the deposit. Like, oh, I was just so happy. So yes, God came through for us. I'm so thankful. But anyways, another thing I want to share with you guys is I got the sweetest gift from one of my followers on YouTube, and it's kind of funny. It's quite funny, actually, but it's very thoughtful, and it's very needed. 100% it's needed. So you know how I showed you guys all the little unboxings I did with every Christmas present that would come in, and everything was just like taped to the max. You know, like these companies are protecting their packages when they send them out because they had these suckers taped up. Louis Vuitton was probably the only box I didn't have an issue getting into. Okay, and Gucci wasn't an issue. Everything else, y'all seen me. Little pieces of paper were just everywhere for me trying to cut it. And what was I always going to go buy? A box cutter. I was always going to go get one. Well, guess what I never did go get? A box cutter. So, let me read you the letter that this sweet lady that I talk to every single day sent me, okay? And she allowed me to read this letter to you guys. She said, Candy, and she dated it January 2022. And it said, from the desk of Becky, Candy, darling, you nearly stop my heart every time I watch you open a package. I have one of these and love it. I hope you will too. Love, love, love watching you. Happy New Year, Becky. She sent me a box cutter, you guys. I'm so happy for this. I see people using these things on YouTube all the time to cut their boxes. And when I opened this, I could not help but laugh because and then just for the mere fact that I was always going to go get one. And I never did. I never made it. When I read the note, I really laughed when it said, you nearly stop my heart every time I watch you open a package. Because you guys, it was so probably scary watching me open those packages because I was, on the verge every single time of cussing myself. But I was getting those boxes open because I had to show you guys. I just thought that was so hilarious, and then so kind of her as well. Like, so sweet. And all jokes aside, like, that made my day that she thought of me. You know, like, how sweet is it for someone to think of you and send you something? I don't care if it was just a note that said, I worry about you, please go get a box cutter. The fact that she sent me anything made my day. And I promise you, Miss Becky, this will go to use. You will see me on here using this box cutter. I promise you. It will go right into my little Santa jar that I keep over here with all of my with my scissors and my pens and my lighter for my candle. Anything else that I have, it will 100% go to use. So thank you, Miss Becky, for sending me that box cutter. See, you guys, this is what I'm telling y'all that I love so much about YouTube. I've come to realize I have made something out of it. I've made friends out of this. I have made so many friends from just this short time. And you guys, I started on November the 10th, and I have several people that I talk to all the time. And if anything comes out of this, I mean, it's that. It's gaining friendships. It's meeting people from everywhere around the world. It's the comments from the kindest people that make your day. And I hope that I can make other people's day when I comment back to them. And I hope people can relate to me in certain situations that I have. And I know I've told you guys before that I'm going to talk one day on what I go through on a daily, which is anxiety and panic attacks. But I just want to have more subscribers so that it can reach more people. You know what I mean? And I'm pushing hard on that because this is a thing that I have dealt with since I became a nurse. Okay? No lie. It started a little bit in nursing school, but it hit me hard when I became a nurse. And I'll tell that story of why it hit me hard when I start talking about it. Because when I start talking about it, it will be the only thing that I talk about on those videos, because there are some pretty deep stories with it. And I mean, it's emotional, it's debilitating, it's draining. I mean, it's everything sad. You know, luckily I never dealt with depression, but I can tell you this, there were some days that it was definitely getting debilitating, for sure. But I will speak on that when I get more subscribers, so I can explain everything and how I've overcame the stuff that I've overcame through it, and I still battle it today. I do. I think I will battle it for the rest of my life, for sure. But I can tell you guys, you can overcome it and you can deal with it. Whenever you reach a point that you can deal with it is when you can start healing, okay? But again, I'm going to wait till I get probably at least 1,000 subscribers, and I'll start talking about that, because that's one thing that I want to do, is for people out there to know you are not alone if you suffer from these two things that I suffer from, okay? And I'm pushing getting subscribers pretty hard, and it's because I have so much I want to talk about, you guys. I do. I've had so many things in my life that, you know, I will say this, I've never been abused or anything like that, but I've had things happen to my life that I know so many people could probably relate to, and it could probably help them get through things. I had to turn to people that I could relate to that has got me through it a lot, and that's without counseling. I never went to counseling at all. So, that's all I'm going to say about it, because again, y'all know how I am. I will just continue to talk if I don't stop myself. I do have that coming up soon, and then when we do start moving, I'm not real sure on how the internet stuff works. My husband's going to call Monday and see if they can go ahead and set up our internet. So hopefully we will go from internet to internet so I can continue my videos and not have to miss out like on a week or 2 or 3, however long it takes for them to come out and turn it on, basically, because it's been lived in. And by the way, the house was lived in by the owners. They built a new home, so it wasn't like just other renters, like a ton of renters before us. So I'm so excited about that. But y'all see how I bounce back and forth. But anyways, I will do a lot more vlogging then as well, because I definitely want to take you guys along with me as we build our home. So y'all just hang tight with me. If you start seeing things start getting kind of crowded around me, or things are starting to move, or I'm going to be filming in different places, yeah, that's probably going to happen for sure. I may even be filming in my car. I don't know. But I'm going to film, because I'm not giving up YouTube, because like I said before, I'm gaining too much good things out of it. People are helping me, and I like to help people. That's the nurse coming out of me. I didn't become a nurse just to go work those 12-hour shifts. I'll tell you that right now. Or have call lights going off every 5 minutes, because you guys think that that's all a nurse's aides do. They do. But they are so overloaded that they can't keep up either. I mean, the nurse does too. The nurse does everything. And the nurse aides, if I could thank anybody in this world, in the nursing, in the healthcare field, as a nurse myself, it would definitely be the nurse aides. A lot of them go by different names. CNAs, nurse assistant, I don't know. Called something different in the hospital. They're called something different in the nursing home. They're called something different in the doctor's offices. I don't care what they go by, but they work their butts off, you guys. They do. 100% they do the hard work. But anyways, my point is, I didn't go to school to be a nurse to go just answer call lights and work 12-hour shifts and see the things I've seen and take care of the things I've taken care of. I went because I had compassion in my heart to help people, and to help people get better, and to any possible way I could help people. That was my goal in life. I would pray before each shift I went on and ask God to use me as His working hands on every patient I laid my hands on. So, we'll touch more on that, but that is where my anxiety began, okay? So, now, what I'm going to actually do my video over today is my most favorite things of 2021. All of these are not my most used things of 2021, but these are my favorite, some of my favorite things. As far as material things go, these are my most favorite things of 2021. And I know we're on into 2022, but guess what? I'm just now getting around to doing this video. So, I'm going to show you guys what all it is, and I have a huge mess here. That is one thing I cannot wait, is to have a bigger desk, because I cannot hardly fit anything on what I have. So I've got things on the floor, things over here, things over there, things laying across my bed, everywhere. I'm going to start with these things right here because they're in front of me. So none of this is in any particular order. However, I will try to categorize it the best I can. But again, this is a big old mess, you guys. So these are from Bath and Body Works. And by the way, I just got this set in. These haven't been used, obviously. And so whenever they had the after Christmas sale, and I told you guys I ordered all those candles. I did. Well, guess what? This is the only thing that wasn't out of stock by the time they processed my order. Even though they showed in stock and I paid for them, which they reimbursed me my money, I didn't receive one single candle online. Next year, I'll make sure to go to the store. But these are my most favorite thing ever for my bathrooms, any small area, because I keep candles lit throughout my home, and these in the small area rooms, and I always have them. Always. Another thing is my candles, and I'm just going to show the one that I've been burning because I'm about to light it right now. And you guys know because I've literally talked about this in every single video, just about. And this one is about gone. I can only light 2 wicks of the 3-wick candle, I think. Let me see. Let me see if that third one will light. It's lighting, but it's about on its last go. But candles, especially Bath and Body Works, are another definite favorite of mine. Okay? And they will be another favorite in 2022. And for the rest of my life. Alright. So, going along with like bath and body stuff, we're going to continue that route. Okay? Another thing is Dr. Teals Epsom salt. I literally go through this stuff like you cannot imagine. And I have all different types of scents, I guess you could call it. Like this one is with eucalyptus and spearmint. I have all different kinds. But every time I take a bath when I'm having back pain, I always take a bath and it helps it. Dr. Teals goes in that bath. Every time. Every single time. So, I was using another kind before. Coco? Sorry, you can't have mommy's bags. No, you can't. I was using something else. Oh, bath bombs and stuff. But I really don't care for bath bombs. I don't know why. Like, I like this stuff. Okay? And they also make it in the bubble bath. And I always pour that in there also. So I have the bubble bath and the Epsom salt with essential oils. Okay? Fave, fave, fave. 100%. Alright. Another thing is the Hemps Lotion. And this is a pretty new bottle of it because I just picked up another bottle about a month ago, and as you can see how much I've used in a month, and this will probably last me 4 or 5 months, but hands down my fave lotion of all lotions is the Hemps. Anyways, the chapstick went rolling. I'm out of breath. I was climbing underneath my little desk here to go get it, guys. It was rolling. Okay. And then Coco was grabbing it. So, oh my goodness. So, another thing that I love so much is the goat milk. It just says 100% goat milk. It's by Dionys. Y'all know I can't pronounce nothing right. Okay, nothing. If it's not words that I haven't seen before, simple, American, yeah, I don't know. I can't pronounce it. But I know it's made of goat milk. But this is just one of the scents. My favorite are like the coconut or vanilla or any of that sweet stuff. But this one's peppermint twist. And it's good too. And I got it around Christmas time. But these are my favorite lip balms ever. And I just started using these in 2021 as well. Before I used these, I used Burt's Bees. Yeah, that's what I used before these. Then I discovered these. And that's all I use now. They are the most smoothest things ever on your lips. And I use them every day. They're in every one of my bags, in my mini pochettes, everything. Okay. Another thing is, it's a tin. Stuff for my hair. I know you, let me put it in front of my face so it'll focus. I know you guys know what It's a 10 is, but I do believe that this has been helping my hair get healthy. I know it's kind of cray-cray looking today, but it's okay. We have those days, right? But It's a 10 leave-in conditioner is my favorite. I've been using this for about 3 years now. There is not one day that I get out of the shower or bath that I do not put this in my hair, and I love it. Love, love, love it. I don't know that I will ever stop using it. It's so good. moving on. Okay, now we're going to do my makeup products. And I've told you guys before, I buy all different types of makeup all the time. I really rarely just have anything that I stick to. But for 2021, I have stuck with this eyeshadow palette. And it's a Kylie Jenner. And it's basically all neutrals. Any palette that I buy is all neutrals. Because I don't go crazy with the eyeshadow colors. It's just not me. Anyways, I love this palette. I will use it until it's out, and I'll probably go buy the same one because I love it that much. Like, this is definitely one I love a lot. And it's very pigmented, and it stays on my eyes really well. Another thing is the concealer by e.l.f. And you guys, like, it works so good. I mean, nothing's going to completely take the circles out from underneath my eyes when I don't get sleep that night. Then another makeup product that I probably will stick with for a good while, and that is my Better Than Sex mascara. And however we want to turn it here, this has been the best mascara so far that I have found. It's by Too Faced. I really like it a lot. So, unless someone suggests some to me that's better than this, and by all means, y'all can suggest anything you want because I love trying out new makeup. This is the winner so far of all the ones that I've tried in 2021, and it's my second bottle of it, and I use it a lot. The other thing is what I keep my makeup in that I bought about midway through 2021, and this is used obviously every single day because it holds my makeup. And I decorate it with a pretty little bando, twirly, whichever one you want to call it. But yeah, so considering I use this every single day, and it holds all my stuff perfectly. Everything sits upright. It's one of my 100% most favorite things of 2021. And not only that, but one of my most favorite things of Louis Vuitton. Highly recommend it if you don't have it and you want something nice to set on your, like, to display, to hold your makeup. I highly recommend it because moving on from that, we're going to go to my perfumes. Good Girl is one of my most favorite perfumes ever. It's by Carolina Herrera, New York. I don't know, but it's Good Girl is the name of it, and I got it off of the cruise ship, and I've used almost everything down to the point of the toe. So I do have another bottle of this, and it's not the exact same scent. And it's actually like a smaller one, and it's like all sparkly. So I just moved on to that one. But this was used a ton. If you've never used this or tried this and you're looking for a good perfume, I highly recommend Good Girl. It's so good. Okay, my all-time favorite perfume is this by Louis Vuitton. I'm going to attempt the name. Attrape Reves. Don't know. I'm just going to show you guys so y'all can read it for yourselves. But this is so good. And I'm so mad at myself because whenever I was in the store, I have issues, you guys, with the Galleria that I visit. Okay? I do. They told me that they would put my initials on it. Well, guess what? They never did go do it. And I didn't even think about it after I paid and I got home and I didn't see my initials on it. But I was very sad, and I know I can take it back and have them do it, but I just haven't really thought about it on the times that I've went. But I was like, y'all said y'all were going to do it. Why didn't y'all go take it and do it? Because they said they did it in their store. And they literally, they will put like your initials right here. Okay, right there. They didn't do it. I was upset with them. I want my initials on it. But the good thing about this is it is expensive at first. I mean, it's expensive regardless. I'm not going to lie. But you can take this bottle back, and then the refill is like $100 cheaper. The fact that it has a magnetic closure, like, that's so cool. I love that. Okay, that is so cool to me. But this is my 100% most favorite perfume of 2021. Now, another thing that I have loved so much this past year that I have picked up on is reading. And this is one of the books that I read. That is one of my most favorite books. And I have a lot of books that I've got to read and have read. But I'm basically just showing you guys one to represent all the other books that I've read also. This one is a very good book. Highly recommend it. If you haven't read it, loved it. Okay, so I took time, and I'm going to take even more time reading in 2022 because it was something I always loved in the past, and I'm just so glad that, you know, like, I really, like, love to sit down and read a book. So I'm glad I added it back in my life. Okay, another thing is some hair products. Coco Chanel, what are you doing? Here's Coco. She wants to say hi. Say hi. Coco, look at the camera. Okay, well, she doesn't know what a camera is, nor does she know where to look. But this is Coco. She's trying to get my duffel bag, you guys. That's what she's trying to do. That is what she's trying to do. You can't get it. I know. Okay, she's jumping up here on me. If y'all see me keep doing all this kind of stuff, it's because my doggies are in here. I'm not a cray-cray. Well, I am, but... Alright. Another thing is my scrunchies. Yay for scrunchies coming back from the 80s because I wrap my hair up in these just about every single night or when I'm doing makeup or whatever the case may be. And they do not leave marks in my hair. I can't tell you've had one in your hair. And they're so soft they don't hurt your head. So I love them so much. And the claw clips. I brought one with me, but guess what? It's gone. It probably rolled off my little tiny desk. And I'm sure it's being chewed up right now. But it's those little claw clips that we wore back in the 90s and the 2000s. Yeah, that's another fave. Okay, 100%. Maybe I have it up here and I just don't see it. Who knows? It's missing. It's MIA. But lucky for me, I have more. Alright, so moving past that, that's all the hair and body and perfumes and everything that smells good or is good for my skin, good for my hair. That's what I love from 2021. Another thing that I have is my Gucci shades. Love, love, love them. Got the little small little Gucci on the side. Right here. I love square sunglasses the most. They're my only designer sunglasses. But, well, I do have a pair of Tory Burch, and they're good too. I got those over in Jamaica. But these are real. I love them. I never go without sunglasses. Never, ever, ever, ever do I go without sunglasses when I am in my car. Ever. When I get into my car, you guys, the first thing I find is my sunglasses. And it can even be slightly cloudy and these things are going on. I cannot stand sun in my eyes. Not at all. So I will panic. I will stop at a gas station. Whatever. I wear my kids, my husband's. If there's a pair of sunglasses in my car and I forgot mine, they're going on this face. So yeah. Love sunglasses. And I'm looking to buy another pair of good ones. So if y'all have any good suggestions of another good pair of sunglasses, because I like to try out different brands, y'all drop them in the comments below. So I have a pair of Gucci and I have a pair of Tory Burch's. I want some Louis Vuitton ones, but good grief, they're like $700. I'm like, $700. Okay, alright, I'm moving on. This is something that I love this past year, and this is one of those roses that you get that does not die for like a year. Or does it die? I don't know. I don't know if it dies or if it just flakes off or whatever it does. This is one of those ones that lasts for a year. And my baby girl got it for me on my birthday last year. My birthday is January 16th. So it's nearly been a year. And it's still great. It still smells. And she just got me one of them. And I just thought it was so sweet. And she picked it out on her own. And you can put like some little stuff in here if you want. I didn't ever. I just keep it displayed in my big display case because it looks pretty by some of my pink bags. So I love that so much, and she didn't know I wanted one, but she got me one. So sweet, and I love it. Love that. Alright, moving on to literally my fave things this past year that I've used the most at that are my mini pochettes. You guys, I had all three of these in the year of 2021. Okay, so I have not had these before this past year. So yeah, these are my favorite SLGs of all times. But nothing tops these mini pochettes. They hold a lot and they keep my things organized in my bags. And I have not used this one yet, but it's a favorite, and you guys all know because I've said it only 100 times. Since it was a special trip, I had to pick it up due to the fact that it represented a special memory that me and my husband had. So I would have probably bought it anyways because it's in the Damier Azure and it's Hollywood. Like, that is just the cutest thing. But I will use this in the spring and summer when I start using my Damier Azure bags. These two, though, I've used the heck out of these things. If I could recommend any SLG at all, hands down, my first recommendation would be a mini Bichette. Hands down. And you guys, they are still out there. You just got to get with the right SA or CA and have them get you one, because SA in Miami had no problem getting me these two. She did have a problem getting me one in the Damier Azure. She never could get her hands on one of those, but that's okay because I ended up getting it with the Hollywood design on it, so I'm okay with that. But yeah, love those. Love, 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 love them. Alright, moving on. I had a lot of things that I loved in 2021. Moving on is to my handbags. Now, these are not, remember, my most used because I bought these toward the end of 2021. And, however, they're one of my favorite, by all means, my favorite bags, you guys. And that is a Palm Springs Mini in the reverse monogram. And I know you guys have probably seen where I got it in the regular monogram, but there was no point in bringing them both over here. I love them equally the same. I may be more partial to the reverse because I like reverse monogram. But this is the cutest bag. I literally love it. I did not think I would like it when I'll tell you guys when I became interested in this is when I started seeing people wear it as a crossbody. And then I was like, oh, actually I do want it. I did not want it as a backpack because of the size of it. But when I started seeing people wear it as a crossbody, I then changed my mind. And my SA was able to get it for me. Definitely my most favorite bag that I bought last year. That one, along with the Speedy 20 and the monogram print as well. I know I've showed you guys the black Empreinte and the navy blue, which I ended up returning because I did not care. I just didn't care for it. Bottom line. I like the black Empreinte and I like this one even more. And I've got a pretty little charm hanging on her. But all the bags that I bought last year, by far, these are my fave. Hands down. So I have a feeling these will definitely be part of my most used bags of 2022. I can promise you that because, yeah, fave, fave, fave. Alright. While we're on the subject of Louis Vuitton and bags, another one of my favorite things that I used a lot last year is my Louis Vuitton monogram duffel bag in the size 60. So this is very large and it does have the strap with it. I can carry it. It's so big, you guys. I'm gonna have to set it down. Okay, I can carry it on the plane. Now, I want to say it's a little bit over the size of what they recommend on an airplane, but as long as you don't fill it to the max, they'll still let you put it on as your carry-on because I've done it. And then it's also great for carrying on road trips as well because I've done it. So I love this bag, and I bought it pre-loved from a girl that's a friend of mine, and she was just not using it anymore. She was in the process of moving as well, and she asked me if I wanted to buy it for $700. This thing has nothing on it, you guys. It is in immaculate condition. It's got a nice patina to it. It is perfect. Perfect. She said she used it twice. Now, it is from 1997, but you can't tell. Like, that's the thing with canvas bags. If you take care of them, you really cannot tell what year they're from. And I like it because I graduated in 1997. I know, that's so long ago. And I know you guys are trying to figure out how I'm turning 31 and graduated in 1997. But you guys, it's just because I'm a genius. That's why. It's not an age thing, okay? I really am turning 31 on the 16th of January. I just graduated early. Do y'all believe me? Do y'all? If you do not have a keep-all / duffel bag, I highly recommend them. They're good and sturdy, and they're just cute. They're cute to carry with your luggage. And the fact that I bought one for $700 versus $2,000, because I don't know if I'd spend $2,000 or not. I might would. Yeah, I might. Okay, yeah, I would. But the fact that I bought it for $700 made it that much better. And it came from a friend, so I knew she had taken care of it. It's in immaculate condition. So proud of that. Another thing, and this is a very important thing to me, is this beautiful diamond tennis bracelet that my husband bought me last year for my birthday. I would put it on right now, but guess what? I can't put it on because of my nails. I tried to put it on before the video to show you guys, but yeah, it wasn't happening. And my husband's out there working, so I didn't want to text him and have him come in here to put my bracelet on just so I can show you guys what it looks like on my arm. But I just love it. I hope it's focusing. Like, I love it so much, and this is a very important piece of my jewelry that I will cherish forever because it came from my husband and it was for my birthday. So we're nearly done, I promise you guys. Okay. I'm going to take a breath. Now, I brought a couple pairs of my shoes over because I am obsessed with shoes. And you guys, y'all better be glad I did not go start digging through my hoodies. Because we would have been here all day. We would have. I am a hoodie fanatic, a t-shirt fanatic, and a hoodie fanatic, okay? Like, I collect them. I buy them everywhere we go. Any place that sells a hoodie that says any state, town, rock band, I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it if I can. As long as I have the money, I'm going to buy it, okay? So be glad I did not pull out the hoodie collection or the pajamas. I left those out for you guys. I left the pajamas out. But I did bring 3 pairs of my shoes that I got last year that I love a lot, okay? And the first pair are these Air Forces. And they were special ordered. My husband got them for me last Christmas. And you can see they are in perfect condition. I keep everything very clean, you guys. I do. So, these are special made. Of course, they're not real Louis Vuitton shoes, but I don't care if it's real or not because I literally love these shoes so much. That's the side without the canvas. And the back is it just says Nike Air. Nike Air Force Ones. Okay. Literally love these shoes. I only wear them with certain clothing, so that's why they're very clean. Because I don't wear them a whole lot. I love them. It's just they only match certain things. So, my Gucci slides. Love my Gucci slides. And I know I've told you guys before, slides are my thing for the summertime. Okay? And they're the easiest things to slip on. They don't hurt my back. And that's huge right there. Something that doesn't hurt my back. And again, they're just the easiest things for me to slip on. It used to be flip-flops. Now it's slides. But these are my favorite slides that I have. And I like the white on top of the black. It just makes them pop. Okay? So that's my slides. And these are some Uggs that I got last winter. I think they are so cute. And they're kind of like the duck boot type of shoes. I know you guys know what I'm talking about on that. But yeah, these are my Uggs. I love them so much. Insides are just like the regular Uggs are, but they kind of look more like a duck boot type of shoe. So, love them, love them, love them. The last 2 things I'm going to show you is the jacket and a coat that I bought last year. Okay, you guys, I had to go get them. These were the things that were laying up against the end of my bed. But one of them is my North Face coat with a hood that has a fur at the top of it. I love that it has North Face in black on the back of it and on the front of it. Hard to show jackets like this, but it velcros and it zips both. I bought this when we went on our trip to Colorado last March for spring break, and this was a lifesaver because it was super duper cold and this was super duper warm. And I ended up wearing it more than just Colorado. When we had our blizzard, Texas had a blizzard last year, I wore the heck out of this thing. So 100% do not regret buying it, and I will probably put it to use again this year as well. Now, the last thing I have to show you guys, this is so cute, you guys. I bought this from a boutique, and I'll tell you guys what's cool about it before I show you, okay? Well, no, let me show you first, and then I'll tell you guys what's so cool about it. Alright, here it is. I mean, it's a camouflage army jacket. Look at the back of it. Look at that. It's got CC for Coco Chanel. The C's are in sequins. If you cannot see that, if you can't see it, it's in sequins, okay? But here is what's cool about this jacket. First of all, my husband's father fought in Vietnam War. He served 2 tours in the Vietnam War, okay? In the Army. So, we're very proud of him, and we're very thankful for him, and we're very thankful for anybody that has and is still serving in our military. Thank you, because you guys are true heroes of mine, for sure. So, this jacket is one that somebody actually used in the military, okay? So, the lady from the boutique bought these up and had people put different designs on the back. And so whenever she told me that it was an actual jacket that somebody in the military wore, I could not get it. Like, that is so cool to have that. And you can see right here where their name tag was. So they took the name tag off. I kind of wish it would have been on there, but then again, I guess that's kind of invading privacy. But it's so cool to see that that's where their name tag was. So I don't know whose this was or who it belonged to. There is a tag in here, but it just says small, regular. Let's see what it says. It says, oh, it says some cool things. It says the height is from 67 to 71. It says chest from 33 to 37. It has a stock number and just some other number that I don't know what that would mean. But anyways, it did fit as a guy or a girl that was a size small. And I just thought it was so cute to wear anyways, regardless. The fact that they put the Coco Chanel emblem on the back, I thought that was so cute. And most importantly, that it come from somebody who served in our military. So, I wanted to end my favorite thing of 2021 with this jacket because it's very special to me. No matter who wore it, all that I care about is that somebody was over fighting for our country somewhere or willing to go fight for our country that had this and went through probably lots of hard training and God knows what, honestly, that they go through. Unless you have been in the military or are serving now, we probably are married to somebody, we probably do not know what they go through. So, I love the fact that I have one of those. And then, of course, it's just so cute that they put the Coco Chanel and sequins on the back to dress it up like, to make it cute for like a jacket to wear. So, anyways, that is my video for today. I know it was kind of long, but leave these things out, you guys. Like, there's too much to leave out. And I'm so blessed to have these things from last year and blessed every single day of my life to have anything that I have. I will never in my entire life not consider myself blessed, no matter what material item I own or do not own. I am blessed to be here on this earth with my family, and that is my most important and my most favorite thing of the past year is that I still have my family. So, I will let you guys go for now. I will be back definitely tomorrow with another video because I have an unboxing to do. And I will get to use my little box cutter. I am going to end this with, I hope you guys all have a great morning, day, evening, or night, whatever the time it is that you're watching this. And for me, it is a good day. And I will see you guys back tomorrow with another video. Goodbye.